Hey guys, welcome back to Freedom with Frida. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Fridah Nguku, and this is the best place for you. And right now, it's around 11, and technically, this is when these guys deliver this table. 11 p.m. Yo. Anyway, ordered this table 3 days ago, and I wanted some adjustment made. So it took, I think that's why it took like 3-4 days for them to make it. They did quite an amazing job on delivery in terms of the quality of the product. As you can tell, this guy is trying to move. There's something that we moved. I'll explain later what he had to do. But one thing I liked about them is the quality of their table. It's very strong, it's very firm. And then I didn't want like a big table. So I think you can give them the kind of measurement you want. But the specific one that I wanted, they posted on their website, was just the exact size that I wanted, because I didn't want a big table. When I moved to this house, I sold my previous office table. So I'm doing a lot of changes in this house. So forgive the mess. There's a lot that is going to happen. But right now, I just wanted to have an office so that I'm able to have like a routine for me this year, because without that, I'm gonna struggle. So getting a table and a seat was something that was going to really get me moving, so that I am able now to sit. When you sit on a table, like when you sit on that office, in quote office kind of defined area in an office, your mind shifts into, okay, we are working now, let's get working. And that's exactly the kind of vibe I wanted to have. So the table comes with this chair as a bonus. So you buy the table, and they've indicated there that the chair accompanies the table for free. The table was going for 10,500, which I thought it was actually really fair, because it has a bookshelf. It's long enough. It's 1.2 length, and then the width is 0.5. Now the other one I had was 1.2, or is it 1.5 by 1? A whole other one. It was huge. I liked the other one. The only thing I liked about my previous table is the drawers, like 10 drawers. But right now, the fact that this doesn't have drawer, chini kuna space mingi. So either way, it works perfectly for me. This is how the chair is looking, which I actually loved. And the height of the table and the height of the seat, they rhyme nicely. When you sit, you're comfortably seated to work. Yeah, well, I'll explain more about that. One thing I just didn't like about them is they called me at around 6 and told me that they're delivering the table. If they got to my house at 11, that at some point actually thought they were scam. I was like, amekuja kuni scam. But then I have learned to follow my instincts, and somehow my instincts were like, Frida, just go for it. They look like they know what they're doing. And what's the worst that they can do anything? You cannot access my place. Look at the time. 11:35, guys, is when you were fixing this table. 11:35 p.m. Anyway, I was so excited. So my question was, what's the worst thing that can happen? You can't access my place without calling me. So hi guys, another day. It's the next day. I've been so up and down. It's the first week of January. I have not resumed work fully. I have resumed workout though, because I know that's the only way my body now starts to get back. I have rested so much that right now, I am struggling. I am struggling to get the rhythm. So I knew the best way to actually get my rhythm back is by starting the workout, because that puts my momentum like this. So am I working for JoyMark? Yes, but am I fully working for JoyMark? Not yet. So I think by next week, Monday, is when everything will flow. Right now, today I am doing vision board. I want to sit down and be able to craft my vision board, or should I call it a prayer board, both for this year. I also want to finish up on this vlog, which you guys are watching. This desk came yesterday. I'm sure you've seen that vlog. It has a lot of dirt, because the guy that was fixing, we moved one of the sides. Was this side here, was on this side. So I was like, I want this part. So that means this part was here. And I felt like when it's whole, ikisimama hapa inanizuia kukaa one, and then it makes this place very crowded. So we had to shift this place from that side to this side, and so that this can be on this side. Am I making sense? Anyway. So in the process of him shifting nini kushikashika nini kakuwa na mchafu chafu, so I'm going to clean up. Also, I have books here. I have moved the other bookshelf that was here to my bedroom, and it looks so pretty. I'm going to put a photo here. I am loving how my bedroom is changing. Anyway, so I'm going to organize my books right here, then sit down and write down my goals and the things I want to achieve this year. Vision board and prayer board. I might end up going to. Yeah,
I think I'll have to go to supermarket. Now, the other thing that is giving me headache is, you see how plain the wall behind me is. Let me tell you guys, if you're doing interior, whatever job that it is that you do, when it comes to your own thing that you want to focus on, for example, I do interior. I have been struggling to know what to put on this wall. It's very easy for me to advise people, but it is very hard for me to make a decision. And I think it's harder for me right now because I don't want to put a wallpaper here. I want to put a wall mirror. So wall mirror is one thing you really have to get it right because it's very 3D. So I've been going round, 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 round. I make a decision, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, no. But right now I've just decided whatever I'm going to make, the decision I'm going to make today, tomorrow I am going to install a wall mirror on this wall. Then right here I'm going to have a panel wallpaper, either black or gray. Let me just go with gray because the theme is gray. And then the wall mirror on this side has to have a lot of white because I don't want it to dim the lighting in this house. But right now, let's reorganize this place. I panguza this. So right now I have two to sit. By the way, this table, these guys are very affordable. This table came with this seat, which is nakahivi. It's a bonus. So the table was going for 10,500. Then you get this seat for free. And let me tell you guys, these guys have a strong table. I've had a table before, but this, yo, it is so strong. Actually, when the guy delivered, I was like, yo, you guys are doing a great job. So love it. You can decide whatever color you want. They will make the color for you. Like for me, the table I took, I'm gonna put a photo here so you can see. It had white and some wooden look. I don't have any wooden look in my house. I don't want to have it. So I told them I need a plain white, and they did a plain white. I wanted them to be white, but they had run out of the white, so they told me they're going to give me black, which is still fine because it still works with the theme in my house. Anyway, let's reorganize this place. Also, remember this stand. This is what I'm going to use to shoot some content that I need to shoot seated, and that is going to be amazing. Let's organize my bookshelf. So that wall is very plain, and that's the wall that I need to work on. I need more books though. I feel like that place is very empty. It needs more books. The other ones, I realized the partition down there is bigger than these two partitions. So I may explain what I mean. The partitions down here are bigger than the two partitions up here. So, but other than that, I love how this place looks. Now I can sit and work from here. Now, but that wall is plain. I can't stand it. But anyway, by tomorrow probably nitakuwa nimefix. Finally had a sit down to do a few of recap for 2024, goals for 2025, visions. Before I can actually do a vision board, you have to write down what it is that you want. How do people go about writing your vision board? Let me know. Because for me, it really was, it took me how many hours? Almost three hours on this table. When I tell you I was exhausted. Guys, I just got done with my goals writing. I just finished up with it fully. Let me tell you guys how I started before I finish this vlog. I started off with what I did right business-wise, what I did right personal achievement. I am so shocked at what I did right for my personal achievement. And that reminds me of someone who said that for you to be able to grow as a business, you've got to grow as a person. Like those two go in hand. If you're not growing as a person, your business will suffer. And I've realized I have done a lot for myself this year. I have achieved a lot. I am so proud of myself. And you know what's interesting? And I will encourage this. If you're feeling like you're lost, you're feeling like you're not achieved much, I will sit down and write the things you've achieved this last year. You'll be shocked. Because when I was writing, I was like, wait a minute, I actually did that. Wait, I achieved it. Wait. Like it was a wait after I was actually, if you watch that clip that was on time lapse, you see at some point I'll be like, I would remember something and I'm like, yo, I actually did that. So guys, don't ever estimate the power of writing down the things you've done and the power of writing down the things you want to achieve. So I've written down summary, and this book is going to help me a lot next year when I'm looking back into what I have achieved. So I've written down personal, what I did right in business, what I did right, personal, so it's like a personal achievement 2024 and what I did wrong in 2024. For example, one thing I did wrong, I did not read. I bought two books which I struggled to read, so I didn't read any book from start to end apart from my book, which is this one. And I pray you people, this is my book. What will people say? And this is one of the achievements I did this year. I wrote a book. No, I published a book. I did not write a book. I had already written it. I just published. So what will people say is I think it's the only book I have read from start to end. Hizo zingine nilikuwa nasoma nafika mahali napotea, so I realized I didn't read much. What else did I do wrong? I realized I've gossiped a lot. That's something I'm going to avoid doing. I did not go to church as much. That's another thing I failed at. I did not post much on my brand as Frida. I want to grow that brand. I posted a lot on my business. I'm very passionate about my business. And I feel like I can really do much. The knowledge I have, I can really share much with people on platform as Frida, and that could grow. Ignore my hair, by the way. That could really grow me as a person and also create a very beautiful brand for the future, because I never know what the future holds. That would create opportunities for me when it comes to mentorship, opportunities for me when it comes to training, opportunities for me when it comes to attending events that would really allow me to learn or network. Something else I realized I didn't do is I did not attend many events. Like I did not go for events that would benefit me. And that said, this Saturday, today is as I shoot this is Thursday. This Saturday I'm attending the first event this year, which is a Centonomy event. It's more about actually it's about entrepreneur. Is it entrepreneurship or getting your money right? Something of the sort. Getting your money right. I just signed up today and I'm super excited because please find the pin location to the venue, All Saints Cathedral. Direction to open day event. It's an open day. There's a time I attended their open day and I loved it. Let me read for you what the event is about. Mhm. And also the people that are going to be there. Actually, when I saw the people that are going to be there, I was like, what? I need to attend this one. Where is the poster? So they have two events and they're hyping a lot on the one that is not free. God, now I need it. I can't find it. Okay. That one moves. Yes. Financial Power Moves. That's the title of the event. Ndio hii. Financial Power Moves now. Speakers are going to be Pinky Gelani. I have never met her, but I follow her on social media. She's very interesting personality. So she's a media personality and she does a lot of very funny content with her husband. Stephanie Cherono, I've seen her content on YouTube. She's a content creator and Centonomy alumni. One day I'll be here, guys. I promise you, one day I'll be here. Chito Dilovu, media personality and a moderator. Then Waithaka Gatumia, who is a CEO. That one nimemwatea mara mingi. And then there is Monica Julia Veld, something, commercial director, Equity Group. And then there's Osheke Duati, who is the author and founder Centonomy. So it's going to start from 9:30 to 1 p.m. And for me, that's a very good start because if there's something these events do is they jumpstart your mind in terms of how you're going to think, and the fact that it's coming the first Saturday of the year after writing down my goals, I am super excited. Now, so I've written down what I did wrong, a lot of things. I feel like I wasted a lot of time on trusting people I should not have trusted, and that I'm not doing this year. I ignored YouTube a lot. Like today I was going through my YouTube not content channel, and I realized I have 6 videos edited and uploaded on the YouTube channel, my channel. And imagine I did not post them. Well, I did not release them. Tell me why I did not release them. Because if I've already I've shot, I have edited. Yo, these are popping. I have shot, I have edited, I have put them on YouTube, I uploaded them. Why is it that I did not release them? That's the question I'm having. Anyway, what's happening with Steamer? I feel like something is quite weird. Nione kama hii itanipea lighting. Anyway, so while I'm so happy that I have this desk here, it has made me work because I've been sitting here, guys, from 6:20 to sai it's 10. Actually, I was just like, yo, Frida, you need to go. Is it 10 ama nimeonyesha 10:39? It's 10:39, guys. 10:39 p.m. I've been seated here for almost 4 hours and I didn't feel it because one, it's very comfortable and it's also pushing you in the mind of I'm working, so work. Yo. I feel like also something I did wrong last year. I'm talking about the things I did wrong because you people can resonate more with that than the things I did right, right? I did not look for opportunities as much as I should. Like, I do a lot of mentorship. I used to do a lot of mentorship in school. I only did one last year, which was very, 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 very successful and massive. It's one of the events that paid me so well. And I was like, yo, kumbe, for 2 hours. And you know, I love talking. So imagine just standing to talk and you get paid. I was like, I need to do this more. I followed up on other schools, but I was not able to get it. But I just feel like I did not push enough. If I pushed enough, I would have gotten something. Now, after that, I went to best quotes from the Bible that really, really, really I got to know about these quotes mostly last year. I read a lot of Bible. That's something I did right last year. I read the Bible. I got to know God more. I got to understand God more. I got to know about His promises and all those things. So I've written down 10 quotes that are going to work with me through this year. One is Jeremiah 36:26-27. Then the Lord said to me, I am the Lord, the God of the entire universe. Nothing is too difficult for me. That is one thing. I need to put it on a billboard. Nothing is too difficult for me. That allows me to trust in God so much. Stop your crying and wipe away your tears. All that you've done for your children will not be unrewarded. They will return from the enemy's land. There is hope for your future. Your children will come back home. I, the Lord, have spoken. You know, one thing I like about God or the Bible, it just, when God says something at the end of it all, anasemanga, I, the Lord, have spoken. Like unajua vile Mungu anakuanga na anasema ni mimi nimeongea, so si mtu mwingine amesema, mimi nimesema. Trust it or leave it, but the reality is that's who I am. Jeremiah 33:3, call me and I will answer you. I will tell you wonderful and marvelous things that you know nothing about. And the last one, I have many, I have 10 of them, but this one is one I also like. Alone knows the plan I have for you. Plans to bring you prosperity and no disaster. Plans to bring about the future you hope for. Then you will call to me. You will come and pray to me and I will answer you. You will seek me and you will find me because you will seek me with all your heart. The fact that God says, that is Jeremiah 29:11, that He has plans for me, yeah, and for you too, plans to prosper and not to destroy you, plans for of hope for the future you hope for. Plan for the future you hope for. So all the things, the goals that I've set on this book, the things I want to achieve, that is the hope I have for the future. So He has planned to fulfill them, right? That is enough. Yo. Anyway, after the quotes, I went now into, so this, for me, this year is going to be 2020 favor. So but layer 5, I am writing just 2020 favor. And actually I had to write down the meaning of the word favor, which is approval, support, or liking for someone or something. Act of kindness beyond what is due or usual. So technically, there's that usual, there's what we call normal, what we call this is what would happen. Now, when you're favor, there's approval, there's support, there's liking, there's loving. A lot of things happen. People are like, wow, we are lucky. People are like, okay, what? How did that happen? That is favor. And that's why I'm saying this is 2020 favor for me. It's going to be the year that the doors I knock, actually I've written here, the doors I knock, the places I walk in, the people I meet, the prayers I make, the requests I make, I will be favored. That means it will go beyond what the normal human brain can fathom. Like nile unasemanga huyu alifikaje hapo, huyu alipataje hiyo chance, huyu alipataje hiyo opportunity, that kind of a thing. So I've defined that as I start now to do my to-do list for 2020 favor. I've started off with the business. What are some of the goals I want to achieve? I don't want to mention them. Unfortunately, I am not at a point where I can actually mention my goals because I've realized sometimes when you mention things, they don't happen. I'll just mention them to God. But I have, for business, I have over 14 goals that I need to achieve. Then I went to 2025 personal goals. Those ones are very, very many. Then after that, financial goals. Financial goals will touch definitely both on business and me. Now for the personal, it carries a lot because there is fitness, there is the things I want to do for me, and there's a lot that I want to do for me. For the business, specifically for Joymark, and everything that revolves around my business. Sawa sawa. So that was it. After that point, I was done and I am exhausted. The other thing I need to do, which would happen today, is write down my vision board. And now I got some guys. Yo, let me show you guys. I got some guys on Instagram who are doing what are they doing? They are doing diaries and what do we call them? Diaries and books. They are calling. Let me read for you. Been talking to so many people. They're calling themselves karaoke brands, so they do journal, planner, and diaries and all those things. So I saw this. This was someone's. I hope you're going to see. This was someone's diary, journal, all those. So behind the journal, huko nyuma, yeye alisema aekewe vision board yake. And that thing was like, yo, I've been wondering where am I going to put my vision board? Because I'm one person who doesn't want people to see my vision. So I want to be able to see it every now and then, but I also don't want it to be very open. Like now in my living room, people will see in when I can have it in my bedroom. But right now, guys, the things in my bedroom, I'm still kumeja. Anyway, so I asked them whether they can do a diary for me. It's 1800, and I was like, this is actually really good because it carries a lot of things. I realized they've said that you can have a name. So, for example, you can have a photo. Like for me, I'm going to have a photo of me or whatever it is that I want. Hapo mbele. And then nyuma yake, I'm going to have my vision or my prayer board. So you're just going to send them photos of what you want. I'll show you guys once it comes, probably in the next vlog. Photos of what you want. I'm just going to. So that's what I was doing with the laptop as I was visualizing and writing. I was looking for photos on Pinterest of things I want to achieve. For example, I want to refurnish purple this year. I want to do some makeover on purple. So that's one of the goals I want to do. Travel, that kind of a thing. So you take whatever it is that you want to have on vision board, they will put it behind your or whatever it is, wherever you want, either front or behind of your journal. For me, I wanted them to put it behind. Naona kama yameandika consistency, the future is yours, discipline, American is a gym. Well, for her, I think she was focusing on the gym. Anyway, so that's it. And I just felt like, yo, I'm exhausted. My mind has switched off. Although I work well at night, my mind can really function well at night. So right now, I just want to do my skincare routine. I am in my periods. I just started my periods today. When I tell you my face is doing the most. Hmm? But anyway, it's improving. One thing I did right is I started my skincare last year, December. So I would say a month in. Let's see how that goes. But I can tell there's a lot of change even on the text, especially on the texture. So I did a skincare analysis at Abosto, and they told me I damaged my skin, especially on these areas. I really damaged my skin. It was very sensitive. Around here, going around, it was very, very sensitive. Actually, they sent me that thing. So they said you need to take it slow on the scrubbing, you need to take it slow on the toner. The toner I was using was very strong, and they told me now you need to really moisturize your skin, and then they gave me something that will repair. It actually repairs. So now when I touch my skin, I can tell the difference between now and a month ago. Month ago it felt light, right now it feels like iko fluffy kiasi na sijui nitaeleza aje, but I can tell. And then the texture is very, very different. So for me, that's a progress, and I hope all this goes well. I have a very early morning tomorrow, and I'm starting another vlog tomorrow morning as I go. I'm doing a day in my life. Oof. I've spoken for 15 minutes. Yo, guys, I'm doing a day in my life as an entrepreneur, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? In my next vlog, sorry, because this vlog's end here. Thank you for watching. Do your vision board and trust in God because He says He has plans for you, plans for the future you hope for. So, whatever future you're hoping for, He has planned for them. Plan it and trust in Him. Thank you. Good night, guys, and see you in my next vlog. Bye. Good morning. Look at that skin. just got done doing my, what do I call it, morning routine.